Hey guys, this is Diego from Free by 26, and today I'm going to show you how I bought my fourth property. I am standing outside my fourth property. It is a 2-story, 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath. I bought this house with Pascal Wagner, one of my best friends. He partnered up with me on this deal, and I'm going to share a little bit more about how all of that went through. We bought this house in March 2015, and it cost us $185,000. There were like 5 other offers, so we had to bid over asking price. We bought it putting 20% down. It's in, again, because I couldn't qualify for the loan. I gave Pascal the cash, but the house and the loan is under his name. I just own part of the LLC. That's where all the money goes through. We decided to try something new with this property. We decided not to just rent it out to a family, but to rent it out to roommates. We saw that there was good potential for roommates to live in this property and pay us around $500 to $650 per room, plus utilities. So we actually made that happen, and it worked out great. Our mortgage on this house, including taxes, insurance, principal, and interest, was around, it is around $1,200, $1,250. And we had 4 roommates paying us. So we had one paying us $550, another roommate was paying us $650, another room for $600, and the master was actually $750. So we had a good cash flow. After all was said and done, we had around $1,000 of pure cash flow. I was a property manager for this property, so that definitely saved us a little bit of money. And the toughest part on this deal was that we had a turnaround was pretty often with the roommates. The first year was easy because we found all 4 roommates that wanted to rent the house for a year lease, with a year lease. But by the time the second round of leases came around, they wanted to rent it for like either 3 months or 6 months. So that was a little bit tougher. And when we decided to rent this house, one of the roommates was already living in another house. So he had the furniture, he had everything that needed to be to furnish the house. So for the first time around, we didn't have to purchase anything. By the time that he moved out a year later, we actually had to buy a couple of sofas, furnish the common areas, right? So the breakfast table or the dining table, a few frames to make it look better, make it look nice. So those were some expenses that we did have to come up with because we wanted the roommates to just bring their bedroom stuff and for us to take care of everything else. We figured that will make it much easier for the roommates. Right now, the bills are split 4 ways, but all the bills are under my name. So what happens is I am the one that pays them, and then I collect the cash a few days after I receive the bills. And it usually ranges between $50 to $80 when there's 4 roommates. So it's not bad. Something we did to a couple of our properties, the ones that I own with Pascal, we actually put in a Nest AC system so that it is a lot more efficient. And since we're the ones paying for the bills and splitting it 4 ways with the roommates, this is something that gives them the ability to know that we run an efficient house. And the way that we are collecting rent on this property is we use an application called cozy.co, where the roommates or an applicant can go to the website, submits their application, they pay for the credit report and they pay for their background checks. If they pass and we accept them, then they set up their bank accounts, and whenever they send us the security deposit, that's when they can start moving into the property. The good thing about Cozy.co is that they don't charge us, the landlord, anything. They just make, I think that the way that they make money is through the background checks that the applicant does have to pay. But for the landlord, it's completely free, and we get our money 7 days after the tenant pays, and we get that as a direct deposit to our bank account. So it's pretty cool, pretty sweet stuff. This is Diego from Free by 26. If you do have any questions, please send me an email to diego@freeby26.com, or you can also check out more videos and blog posts on how I am achieving financial freedom at freeby26.com.